Hey guys, Monkey Man here. Today we're going to talk about the IPV D2. And here it is. It's a up to 75 watt temperature control device. It's not too bad. You know what? Let's take it down to the table. Let's do the unboxing. Hey guys, here's the box for the IPV D2. As you can see, it's not a glorious, colorful box, but it does do what it needs to do. Okay? We go on the side, you can see that it says IPV. On this side, it'll say give you the two colors, which is black and silver. This particular mod is black. You got the Pioneer for your U logo, and then right here it just tells you it's a box mod. On the back of it, right here, all it says is basically IPV, the logo, the IPV D2, and that it runs from 7 watts to 75 watts. Okay? There you go, guys. Here's the IPV D2, the unboxing. This is what you get within the box. You get a warranty card, okay? You get the user manual. It tells you all about the device. You don't want to see this part, it's the back end. Here's the inside of it. You get a USB cable. As you can see, it's USB on one end and our charging port on the other. Okay. And my favorite, of course. Well, I can't take it out of the box, but it's the quality control, and of course it's from number 2. Here you go, guys. Here is the IPV D2. It's a solid unit. It only takes one 18650. On one end of it you can see the Pioneer for You logo. On the bottom you have the charging port. Okay. You also have battery venting on the bottom as well. If we go up to the top, we have a spring-loaded 510. And here's the power button and the up and down, as well as your LCD screen right there, or LED screen. Now, to take this unit apart, it's fairly simple. Just grab it from the bottom here, where your venting holes are, and push. And this whole aluminum cover slides right off. It's held on by this ball bearing right here, and one on the other side itself. To put the battery in, grab the battery, and you put the plus side underneath this ribbon towards the bottom of the unit and just pop it in. And to put this cover back on, line it up, make sure this symbol is on the bottom where your venting holes are at, or charging port, and just slide it up, and then it's set. Now, to turn on the device, you press this power button 5 times. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, the Pioneer for You logo comes up, tells you what it is, and then you're on. Let's put the tank on. And this particular tank is a Billow version 2. Okay? And the only reason I put this on, then you can see this a little bit better. Okay? So, as you can see, it's currently set at 40 joules at 425 degrees. Okay? So let me get up there. There you go. Now to change it, just go up and down, and it's changing the joules, which is pretty quick. And back down. Okay. So the joule setting on here, either for nickel or titanium, you can go for between 10 joules 250 joules. And if you're on Canthal, which is the regular mode or power mode, 7 watts and 75 watts. Okay? So let's go into the menu itself. I'm trying to hold this still for you guys. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you hit the button 5 times, 5, it'll say system off. If you press this button again, it'll go into joule mode. You can take these buttons right here and choose whether you want power mode or joule mode. And if this camera would focus, you could see that. There's joule and there's power mode. Okay? Hit the button again, we're going to go to joule mode. The power again, and it says unit. Unit meaning Fahrenheit or Celsius. Celsius temperature is between 100 and 300 Celsius. Fahrenheit is 212 to 572. Hit the power again, and you got temp. And this is where you can set your temp. Okay? So I can go all the way up to 572 if I want to go all the way back down to 212. Well, I'm going to set this up at 435 sounds good. Hit the power button again, and it says coil. Now at this point you can choose whether you want titanium, which is what TI01 is, or nickel coil, which is Ni200. Okay, so we'll set it to titanium. Exit. If I hit this button, it'll continue on, as you can see. Okay, let's get back in there for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This button. No, I don't want system off. Okay, system went off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a power button. There you go. Joules, unit, temp, coil. Alright, what I need to do is go to power. Okay, and then exit. Alright, so let me go back in there and set this to joule mode. Okay, now if I want to exit, which will take me back so I can vape. Alright, so I'll just hit the small button, and there you go. Okay, as you can see, it's set at 10 joules right now. Okay, what I would suggest everyone doing is when you put a new coil on there, okay, you need to hit these 2 buttons, which is the plus or minus. What that does is, okay, there you go, it sets the resistance of what the coil is. Now if you see that, it says 0.183, which is what the coil is. What that does is it produces the correct amount of wattage for the unit to actually fire correctly. Okay, so I'm going to set this up to, I'll go up to 40 watts, excuse me, 40 joules. Okay, there we go. We went a little bit above, but that's all right. All right, well, let's take it back up top. Let's vape it a couple times, and let me give you the pros and cons. Hey guys, one thing I'd like to add. Now, yes, you can charge this device on the bottom here, okay, with this applied USB connector. However, or cable. However, or with that being said, safety is number one for me. So what I would personally do is I would take this apart, take the battery out, and charge it with the external charger. It's much safer, and you'd be a happier camper if you did that anyway. Okay? Alright guys, thanks. Pros and cons of this IPV D2. Personally, I like it. Oop. Try putting the AFC all the way on, and maybe I can vape, huh? Okay, I like this unit. It's a single 18650 battery, and it's very light. It's not that heavy. It fits pretty nicely in the hands. It's like a stealth for me type of mod. Why? Because it's so light, and because it's so small. If I held it up to my other mod, which is the IPV3 Li, you can kind of see the differences between the two. Now, the thickness per se is relatively close thickness wise, but the height wise it is significantly smaller. Okay. Like I said, I like the device. I'm a fan of Pioneer For You products, and this is just another one that I like. Another thing I like is the menu system is very similar to the IPV3 Li. The chipset that's in this unit is the Yeehee SX130H. Okay, it has a maximum wattage of 75 watts. In power mode, regular Kanthal mode. Then you can put nickel, Ni200, and titanium in here, which is very nice. And like I said, it's really light. And she hits pretty good. Granted, that has a lot to do with the tank and the type of juice I have in here, but it works. I haven't had this unit long enough to tell you that one battery will last all day. That I don't know, since, like I said, this mod is probably only about 2 or 3 hours old. Alright, well, this is Monkey Man out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.